The rolling billows of the Qiantang River tides bear witness to how Zhejiang has become what it is today. A couple of millennia back, it was the cradle of the ancient Wu and Yue culture, a place long known for its favorable location and a fascinating landscape in southeast China, together with a kaleidoscope of flourishing cultures. 100 years back, it was the place from which the tiny red boat of the Chinese Revolution set sail, giving birth to the giant party today. 4 decades back, it was one of the provinces in China that pioneered reform and opening up. Fast forward to the dawn of the new millennium, it was the very place where Comrade Xi Jinping, then Secretary of the CPC Zhejiang Provincial Committee, put forward the Double Eight strategy, which inaugurated the advanced exploration in practicing in a single province. Xi Jinping thought on socialism with the Chinese characteristics for a new era. Adhering to the vision of innovative, coordinated, green and open development for all as inherent in the Double Eight strategy, Zhejiang has undergone 3 leapfrog transformations, from a big provincial economy to a strong one, from a participant in domestic and international opening up to an integral member of the global economy, and from a province living in generally moderate prosperity to the one living in greater prosperity in all respects. A happy and comfortable home for all is taking shape in Zhejiang. Now let us get to know more about this province by uncovering the 9 numerical hallmarks. These hallmarks, all initiated as the brainchild of General Secretary Xi Jinping during his tenure in Zhejiang, represent the results of a continuous work and innovative efforts of the CPC Zhejiang Provincial Committee of successive terms. They also constitute invaluable political, intellectual and material assets accrued in Zhejiang's faithful implementation of the Double Eight strategy and a vigorous endeavor to build itself into the important showcase. The first hallmark is the figure 1. It refers to the digital economy, the #1 project of Zhejiang. This hallmark symbolizes innovation and a cloud-based future for Zhejiang. The added value of Zhejiang's digital economy will reach RMB 4 trillion yuan by 2022, accounting for more than 55% of its regional GDP.
我们也将我们整个数字化改革成果不断地注入到我们的民营经济当中去，通过数字化大脑来收集我们的数据，来建立我们自己的一个产业大脑，帮我们企业做精、做强、做久。
浙江实验室是一个新型研发机构，我们绝不做第1001个传统的科研机构，而是要去承担国家战略所需和卡脖子问题的科研任务，坚决打造国家战略科技力量。
The second hallmark is the figure 3, referring to the 3 major transformations driven by digitization in mode of production, lifestyle, and governance method. Hence comes the integrated smart governance hallmark of Zhejiang. Please show your health code has become the most familiar reminder you hear when entering public places, as COVID-19 prevention and control is on a regular basis. This inconspicuous QR code was first originated in Hangzhou. By creatively applying the combined data of the map, the code, and the index, Zhejiang has built a smart and sophisticated digital wall against the pandemic. Across the province, you may just log on apps like Zheliban and Zhejiang, scan the enterprise code, security code, and other QR codes, and experience mobile municipal services, mobile office, and even mobile governance.
以前来医院看病最怕的就是排长队，现在可以通过手机公众号预约时间，准点过来看病就可以了。 而且在机器上可以直接进行手机支付，非常方便，为数字化改革点赞。
以前在材料准备齐全的情况下，还需要5个工作日才能拿到营业执照。那现在的话，只要半个小时就能拿到工商营业执照，为浙江政务服务点赞。
The third hallmark is the figure 6789, referring to the status of a private economy in Zhejiang, which contributes over 60% of the province's regional GDP, 70% of taxes, 80% of exports and employment, and 90% of the total number of companies. The fourth hallmark is 70%, the current urbanization rate of Zhejiang, which speaks volumes about the true essence of the province's hallmark of high standard, balanced and coordinated development. Great strides have been made to enable more urban dwellers to enjoy modern facilities, the influence of which then gradually reaches the rural areas. Meanwhile, both urban and rural residents' income has kept increasing. In 2020, the income level of urban and rural residents ranked first among all provinces in China for the 20th and 60th consecutive years, respectively.
没有健康就没有小康。现在我们的村民在家门口就能够享受到跟城里人一样的优质医疗服务。
我们将强化数字赋能，持续推进乡村产业发展的动力。在乡村振兴的路上，我们要先富带后富，区域共同富。
The fifth hallmark is the sum of 1 plus 1, referring to one domestic market and one international market. This relates to the new vision of Zhejiang to pursue development outside of the confines of geography. In its efforts to become a strategic fulcrum to make the domestic circulation the mainstay and a strategic hub to ensure domestic and international circulations reinforce each other, Zhejiang is exploring an effective way to foster a new development paradigm. 8 million business people from Zhejiang are doing business all over the country and around the world. Yiwu, a small city in central Zhejiang, has become the largest small commodities trade center in the world. Along the coast of East China Sea, more than 100 ships with a tonnage of over 10,000 tons call Ningbo Zhoushan Port every day. The port's cargo throughput has ranked first in the world for 12 consecutive years. Thanks to this port, Zhoushan, a city with no oil reserve, has managed to attract numerous oil and gas businesses from around the world, and thus having upgraded the China-Zhejiang pilot free trade zone by leaps and bounds. The sixth hallmark is the figure 5. The Zhejiang's hallmark of a culture highland is buttressed by 5 fine cultures. The advanced culture spearheaded by the CPC's theoretical innovations. The revolutionary culture represented by the Red Belt spirit. The traditional culture originated from the historical heritage of Zhejiang. The innovative culture based on Zhejiang spirit and the digital culture defined by the digital economy. These 5 fine cultures have injected the most profound and enduring impetus to the development of Zhejiang. The 7th hallmark is the figure 97.25%, a percentage which speaks volumes about the province's hallmark of peaceful Zhejiang and law-based Zhejiang. In 2020, polls indicated that people's sense of security in Zhejiang reached 97.25%. This is a public acknowledgement of the peaceful Zhejiang campaign for the past 16 consecutive years. Measures to improve governance at the grassroots have safeguarded public security of each and every neighborhood, thus ensuring peace and tranquility across the society. This is a path to peace and tranquility with Zhejiang characteristics. The 8th hallmark is the figure 4. There are 4 major poetry routes. the hallmark of a poetic and picturesque Zhejiang. Mountains and rivers green are mountains of silver and gold. Here in Zhejiang, we have small bridges over flowing water and magnificent mountains. They are all woven into beautiful landscapes captured by the poems composed along the four routes, depicting the picturesque sceneries of Zhejiang. The ninth hallmark is the figure 4 million plus, which is the total CPC membership in Zhejiang. They are the part and parcel of the hallmark of a contingent of upright and innovative cadres. By striving for excellence and fulfilling their mission, these CPC members are distinguishing themselves in every ordinary post.
我们全村党员群众凝心聚力，以积极进取的精气神，全面推进乡村振兴。
作为一名基层党员，我们更应该弘扬好抗疫精神，以为民担当、为民尽责的实际行动践行好初心和使命。
In the new era, as the 14th five-year plan and the 2035 vision are unfolding, Zhejiang will continue to work on the 9 hallmarks and open up the new journey towards a model province of socialist modernization. This is Zhejiang, a province crowned with historic achievements and full of creative vitality. This is Zhejiang, a pioneer in showcasing the usefulness of a centenary party, the Great Party.